Hello and welcome one and all to Codeweaver Plays Games. Alright, we're going to go straight on into playing a little bit more of The Climb. Let's just not even dilly-dally here. Here we go. Sweet. Okay. I'm casting and audio levels look pretty good. And I hope that, yeah, let's just double check to see whether the PC is routing the audio to a sensible place that won't turn itself off. And we're just going to pick up my controllers here. And we're going to stand up from my chair, or get my chair out of the way so I don't accidentally stub my toe on it, and go screaming into the void. That comes later. Alright. Time to get a little bit of exercise while having a little bit of fun. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Here we go. We've got controllers in hand. I decided I'm going to do the Alps, and then I might do some other stuff. But I'm going to go through all three of the Alps missions, the Alps climbs, as it were. Starting out with the old mine, easy old mine. And then I'm going to move through the others, and if I have any energy and spare time left, I'll go through some of the others. I might do a boulder challenge. I might just do one of the earlier climbs, just to get a little more into it. Yeah. Oh. How if I actually hit the play button? That'd be a thing, wouldn't it? All right. And for some inexplicable reason, my laptop, which is supposed to be monitoring what my stream is doing, is occasionally disconnecting from Twitch. It's not entirely clear why. Oh well. Anyway, so, yeah, here are my hands. Here's me chalking my hands, except I think I'm already pre-chalked. I am not well centered on the platform against the wall, so I'm going to use the recentering option. There we go. So now I'm standing in the center of my room. The wall is in front of me. Now I've done a couple of other streams of this. Two of which had bad audio, and one of them had got the audio finally fixed. And two of those videos have an introduction, so I'm going to skip right past that and just get on to climbing. What I can tell you is, all I do is reach out with my hands, like this, and grab a hold of virtual surfaces. Just use the trigger to close my hand, as it were. So I'm going to grab with one hand. Here's me closing the other, and you can see I can do this. So I'll try to describe some of the specialty stuff that I'm doing in the game, other than just grabbing, as I go along. For those of you who are just joining this series for the first time. Okay, so all I'm doing is hand over hand actions, and I'm just gripping a surface. The game keeps me roughly facing the wall unless I'm going around corners, but I can pivot my body, so that's a thing. I try not to move my feet around too much, but it's inevitable. It's because you really kind of get into moving around in this game. Now, the game isn't completely prescriptive of where I go. There are obviously grabbable, oh good heavens, grabbable surfaces. Can I grab that? Nope, I can't, and I'm losing my grip. My controllers are in fact buzzing, telling me that I'm running out of stamina. Stamina bars here in the hands. I could demonstrate this. If I let go of one, the other stamina bar goes up. But I can half pull my trigger to have a more relaxed grip on the surface. And as long as I can do that stably, I can hang on indefinitely with even one hand. And you'd think, well, why not do that all the time? Well, the reason you don't do that all the time is because, the reason you don't do that all the time, so shift myself over a little bit here, is because it's really hard when you're doing big garish moves to remember to, and have the muscle memory to pull the trigger only part way. I have encountered a checkpoint here, a little carabiner marker. I'm just going to walk over here. Now, the last time I did this, I actually went to that side, which I'm going to have to do by way of a launch, which I can do by a button, or I can do by actually moving my hands. And I went around the back side of that. I think this time I'm going to go around to the front side. So if I go on one hand here, I'm going to look over to where I want to go. And, let's keep that centered. And I'm going to leap. Always helps to look where you're leaping, but that often means that your hand that you are attached to the cliffside with is not in view, which is a little disconcerting, I will grant you. Alright, is there anything down here? I occasionally look around on some of the more obscure sections of the mountain because there are Easter eggs, 2 or 3 of which I've actually found during the recording of this series. And by Easter eggs, I mean little things in the cliff face, little toys, cameras, markers, that presumably other climbers have left behind. They're hard to spot, and I am not observant. But I do keep a lookout, and I have found a few, so let's keep doing that. Some of them are really obscure. They're almost always in, like, hidey spots, like places you didn't know you could reach, for example, or little nooks that you would only see if you took the time to look back or look down or up in strange ways. So just keep a lookout. Now, as I'm doing this, I am in VR, as you can see. My the window that OBS can record is fairly small because I have to Chromecast out to my PC and then record off my PC, at which point I also record the audio. So it's quite possible there's a little bit of lag between what I'm doing and what my voice is actually recording, more's the pity. I try to keep that as low as possible, but what are you going to do? The Quest has not been well designed for casting. To be friendly for this kind of casting, as far as I'm concerned. Like, I just wish you could broadcast to your local network, since you have to go over the network anyway. That would just be more convenient, but they don't provide that option. So, alright, let's just take a good look around. Yeah, I came around the other side of this cliff face the last time, I think. Let's go up. Now, this is an easy climb, but it's also the third mountain, so it's kind of not as easy as it might sound. Where did I come in from last time? Oh, from way down there. I see. Alright, so now this is a common bit of the climb. Right. So I'm gonna actually change my hand positions here. Nope, it's not letting me. Okay, I'm going to do this. Drop onto my other hand. Nope, can't grab it. This part of it is not grabbable, and there's no good reason for it. But I can reach over and grab that, and now I can do the hand over hand thing. Or hand under hand thing, I guess. Could never do this in school. Just didn't have the upper body strength. Still don't really, if this were real. But I can tell you, that kind of feels real. That feels like there's you know, a bunch of rock cave floor surfaces about 30 feet below me or so. I really wish there were an easy way to broadcast stuff in 3D, even if it's from a fixed point. But we just don't really have, you know, the 3D TV style tech yet. I know there have been attempts in doing it. Sony had one, for example. And that kind of thing might actually work for this kind of broadcast. So it'd be nice if you could see the 3D worlds that I am seeing, but you would need a way to show different images to each of your eyes. And that's not easy. Alright, so let's take a look around. As it stands, you can only really see sort of either one of my eyes or a composite sort of from sort of the center of my gaze. Oh, and I'm getting sweaty, which means when you get sweaty, your stamina goes up. Sorry, you lose stamina. Your stamina use goes up. So it's good to re-chalk your hands every now and again. Now I could go way up, or I could go way over. And just to extend this climb and make it more interesting, let's go up. I'm just reaching out and grabbing surfaces. So you only get a sense of what I do, but about how deep everything feels. Now I can, for example, hang here. I can give you an idea of the parallax from moving my arms in and out as if I'm pushing myself away from the cliff face, and maybe you can get a sense of how deep that feels, but it's like a photograph of a cliff drop. It's not easy to convey the actual sheer sense of depth. Like I'm literally looking up at a big rock overhang about 30 feet above me. Oh, that is lovely sunlight. I love the coloring on this map. On this mountain. Alright, grab the edge of this and pull myself up, and that is the marker for checkpoint A. On to checkpoint B. Now you can go anywhere there are handholds on this, and there are at least several routes, quite a few branching routes often, to get up these mountains so that you can mix and match it a little bit. You can even go backwards if you like. I could get almost all the way to the top and then reverse direction and go all the way back down. I haven't actually done something like that yet. Maybe I will. Not on this run. I'm going to get through the Alps missions and then maybe I'll try something like that. But you are fairly free to do what you like. Oops, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to drop myself back on there. I'm going to get my hands chalked and ready to go. Unless you're doing specific challenges, you can just go where you like. So there you go. Whenever you grab a surface that enables you to go around a corner, it does reorient you. I've commented on this before. I guess it's a good compromise. I'm not sure if there's a better way to do it. It does mean that if I pivot and look sort of around like this, I can look like I'm twisting my arms, although that's a little bit ludicrous. But I can't reorient myself just by moving my hands. So I don't know. I don't know why I keep bringing it up. I guess I'm curious as to what it would feel like if it was more freeform. Anyway. Probably nauseating. Oh, look at that. Let's keep an eye out, right? We're keeping an eye out for stuff in the rocks. Let's go down a bit. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to chalk my hands. Alright. Then I'm going to tension up to pre-grab and reach in and let go with my upper hand and drop. And then, ooh. See, now if I wasn't careful enough to get myself at the half trigger mark on this, that relaxed pose, I tried to grab this and I couldn't, and I would be struggling and eventually I would fall off. But there's nothing else down here. I'm not noticing anything dangling from a carabiner. Oh, that's a reach. So probably nothing to find on this cliff face. But like inside there would be a perfect spot to leave a knick-knack, because you wouldn't notice it unless you were on purpose checking it out. Okay, got myself at a checkpoint. Ho ho. So that ledge right below me, again about 30 feet below me, but then that next surface down there is about 100 and something feet. Why am I using feet? I should be using something metric. That's just terrible. I'm living in the States for a little too long, apparently. And then way down there, that's got to be, I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, incomprehensibly far down the mountain. All right. Reach up. It's a lovely and relaxing climb, actually, because there's not any really complicated jumps I have to do. So reaching out and grabbing the surfaces. I am getting a bit sweaty. And again, it's places like that where there's no obvious reason why you would ever drop down there. But boy, isn't that interesting. Is there something that is either down here or was down here? So pre-tension, grab. Okay. No. Alright, up. Up and up. You know, I really don't know what those markers mean. It's probably how many points you get if you move off of it within that time period. But I am not doing this for points or for racing. Let's just take a quick look over here. Anything interesting up here? I'm actually going backwards along my path, but that's okay. Yeah, that's one of my checkpoints. Oh, don't really see anything. I'm not gonna hang out here forever. Oh, that's a long reach. Alright, let's go up. And we hit a checkpoint. And we've got a lovely brook just over there. I'm taking a quick peek under my visor to check the audio levels. It looks like my voice is still considerably louder than the game as OBS is recording it. Much harder to do these spot checks when I have to stay in my VR gear, right? Alright, again, I think I found something up here once. Because this is just sort of off the edge a little bit. Alright, let's crawl over. I could go down. Could I do a leap? That seems risky. Alright, here we go. We're just hand over handing and making some progress. Let's go anywhere interesting. Maybe, you know what I could do? I could grab here, go to half trigger, and like lower myself under to see if there's anything under here. Boy, would this ever have been a neat place to hide a thing. Still might be, and I'm just not noticing it. Alright, let's not worry about that too much. Alright, well I guess we're going this way. Can I reach that? Possibly not. Let's try a really long and careful reach. There we go. Alright. Nobody in my chat room, that's good to see. I kind of wish the VR sort of operating system, if you will, the Quest operating system, could allow me to do something about showing my, chat room while I'm in here. I suppose that would be distracting for the climb, though. But whatever. Sunday. All right. All right. So as you can see, there's definitely sort of two ways to go, and I think I'm already sort of in motion in this direction. So let's pretension, drop, grab, get myself chalked on the other hand. All right. Now let's go up. Right. Oh look, a seam in the world. That's the second one I found, actually. I don't know where to go. I mean, I know where to go. I just don't know where I. Okay, that's not a handhold. I think that's where we want to go. Oh, look at that. So I could have come around that side and then done a leap up to that ledge. That doesn't seem to lead anywhere because I don't think I can get from that ledge there all the way up to anywhere. I think we have to go that way to be and around. But let's what do I want to do here? I grab that, and then I'm going to pre-tension my trigger here. I'm going to look and leap. There we go. I think I'm getting better at controlling those leaps. Alright, I kind of want to go over here and see if there's anything over here. There is not really. Geez, this is sort of a dead end. There might have been something here to grab at one point. But as you can see, I can't get up there, and I don't think that must be part of the B to C route. So we're just going to ignore that. We're going to go this way. Alright. Alright. Now I'm pretty sure there was something all the way down there at one point. There has to have been. But just in case I didn't pick it up, can I? Nope, I cannot make that leap, or I cannot make that reach. Alright, we're gonna... Alright, we're going to go all the way over. And because part of this is simply exercise anyway, whoops, we are gonna... lower ourselves all the way down. So check this out. There is definitely no reason to be all the way down here. So we're gonna switch hands. So pre-tension and let go. Okay, is there anything around here? No. No, this is just, oh, I possibly could have leapt from there over to here and used this as a way up. But let's just quickly and rapidly ascend this. Oop. Okay, getting sweaty again. Alright. Okay. Don't think I can reach that. But let's give it a go anyway. Oh, yes I can. See, now, if I really were a climber, I might want to swing myself over there, just have lunch in this little nook. Sadly, you can't go absolutely anywhere you wish in this game, but given how much it does let you go, I'm not disappointed how many places it lets you go, I mean. And we're just going to climb up, and we're going to take a quick peek over here. Huh. Another seam in the world. I do keep spotting them. Grab the top of this. Now you can see actually, now that we're up here, boy, that is just absolutely beautiful vista. Just very expansive. Like that feels like a big drop there. Those feel like trees that are right over there that you can almost, you can't reach out and touch, but yeah. Can you imagine having lunch out on that promontory there? Alright. Alright. Time to move on. Alright, now, I did point up at this route here and said this is probably part of the B2C route, and I think I was correct. Now, I mean, I did do this not that long ago in this series, actually, so I could just have been remembering that. Okay. Alright, let's poke our noses over here. Anything? Now, one of the things I'm going to do here, just to demonstrate, because that keeps happening accidentally, is if you put your head through the rock, their chosen solution is to turn everything black. Good idea, bad idea, as aside from pushing you out of the rock, I don't know. That is a tough question. The only reason I don't like it in this is because you reorient yourself a lot, and sometimes quite dramatically. Sometimes you end up inside a rock that you don't mean to. And that's disconcerting. Alright, let's, here we go, dropping. Ooh, that was rough. Oh, check that out. Okay, so let's, I probably had to have gone down there before at one point, right? Probably. Yeah, I remember this chimney. I probably came down here on a whim just like I'm doing now. Boy, that's a lovely little climb, that. But let's go down rather than up. Here we go. Now that's an interesting problem. Alright, so let's cross my hands over so I can get that grip. Okay, I want to make that leap. Here we go. Whew. Yep, got it. Whew. Lovely little butterfly. Alright, so check this out. Probably there was something down there at one point. Let's actually go up all the way to, yeah, actually there, that's where it was. There was, so the lower path, and the lower path and the upper, the middle path didn't really lead to anything, but if you were exploratory enough to come at this from this side, you would have been able to pick up one of the Easter egg little cameras, collectibles. I guess it's not technically an Easter egg. Alright, and over. Now, I think I can go either direction around this? No. But I can go up to that area up there. And it doesn't look like there's a way for me to leap through that canyon, so it's up no matter what I do. So, okay. Alright, let's see if we can make that. I may fall from this. Nope, no, actually, ooh, that was hard on the back, but I made it. Ooh, 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 feeling buzzing in my controller. I lingered too long. With only one hand and not feathering the trigger. Alright. Look at that. Hey, buddy. I think I found you before, actually. But I don't seem to be able to grab you. Oh, I did there. That was odd. I think that's the same thing that happened last time. I couldn't grab him, but I grabbed the ledge and he exploded. Well, thanks for the moments, exploding little dwarf figure. Or gnome figure. Alright, so this is not a grabbable rope like on some of the mountains, but this is a zip line. Grab with one hand, grab with the other. Oh, head going through the wire, which it does not like. Now, one of the downsides to this is you don't have momentum on this. If you let go, you drop straight down. More's the pity, but it probably saves a lot of grief. Oh my God, there's a path that way. Okay, well we're totally trying that. I don't know if I've done that. But let's try the interesting route. After we chalk the hands. Okay. Okay. Oh God. Okay. So here's the challenge. I can't make that. I'm gonna have to switch hands and hope. I'm not going to be able to do that either. I can't reach. Achievement unlocked. Use 9,000 normal grips. Okay. Okay, so here we go. We have to switch hands here in order for me to be able to reach up to this one. And then here. And around here. And here. On all of these, I have to get that half puck thing. Because I can't easily grab long term with a full trigger, so wear myself out. I could have gone up and over, and I didn't. Shall we go up and over just to see what's up there? I think we shall. So we do that fairly quickly. Actually, no. Actually, that is sort of the direction we were meant to go. I think. Now, we have a pathing thing, so if we lose our path and press a button, it wants us to go up. So actually, what I want to do is actually go this way and see where this would have come from. Ah, so this is the underside. This is the other direction I could have taken. It's very pretty. Weird there's a handhold there, right? No, it's not a real handhold. I think this just comes around. It does. It just comes around. But it was, oh, hey, look at that. Another gnome. Let's... that's both... Oh god. Yeah, ran out of stamina. It's okay. So it's hilarious and a little bizarre. Alright, here we go. I could have... Oh god. I could have locked myself into that carabiner, but don't worry about it. What we really want to do is climb this... What is it? It's a flute, I guess? I don't know. Up to here. And we are up further up the ledge. I don't think there's anything further over that direction, so let's actually scoot around this edge here. But interestingly enough, nowhere to go from here. And not even by way of a leap straight up. And now I'm dangling over open space. Wow. Alright. Alright, so let's do the chalky thing. Wow, I didn't seem to be able to grab that. Can I just retest that? No. Look at that. A false handhold. Very irritating. Alright. And up. 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 Just grabbing sideways onto the rock. Yeah, and that's the finish. Before I do that, anything over here? I don't think so. Again, if I were a climber, I might actually sneak out onto that. Heck do I know, I'm not a real climber. I'm a climber of any kind. Done a very little real rock climbing in my life. Is there... Oh. Nope, false grab. There's nothing there. Alright, let's just go up. And up we go. That was a lovely climb. Boy, did we ever come way up the mountain. Check that out. That's the river we crossed. Way the heck down there. And our original platform is probably below us on this side, maybe? I mean, effectively, I've climbed, hundreds of times my own height. Wow. All right. Moving on, because we have another map to do. Yeah, so not a great score, but I don't really care. No, it's not a terrible score, but... Alright, going back to the menu. Going into the Alps. Going into Skydive Valley. Nobody popping by my chat room so far, but that is okay. Doing this mostly for myself anyway. All right. Let's get myself centered in my room. Wingsuiters zipping past me, that's great. Because that's not kind of terrifying in its own right. Okay, recenter, because I'm in the center of my room. And just so that you know why I do this, is because I don't want to hit this, which is the guardian surrounding the boundaries of my room, because if I reach out and touch that, there is my wall. That's why you put up a guardian in the first place. So you want to keep yourself centered in your room, and any games that let you walk around a lot, which this one doesn't require, because it's all arm movement, unless you're standing on a platform like this. Unless it allows you to walk around, you should stay centered. I'm going to do that one more time. Recenter. Okay, so that's where it considers center. That's fine. Standing properly in my room. Let's take a look at where we can go. Let's just go exploring. Now, there's going to be a little bit more of a challenging climb, which means there are going to be routes and handholds that are trickier. But I'm going to try to be observant, but I'm also going to try to stay in motion. And this is where I have to brush off a surface to be able to properly grab it. Okay. No pathways below, so this one's just straightforwardly straight across. And this is where things get a little interesting. Drop down. Okay. Dust the hands. I just about fell. It's alright. This one, if I grabbed it, would hurt me. Immediately cause my sight to go red, which impedes my vision. And makes me sweat. But fortunately, I can bypass it, so we're not even going to mess with that. Checkpoint. We could go up and that way, or we could go up and that way. Let's go up and that way. Alright, so. Okay. Now, I can't go over that direction any further, so I'm clearly going to go further up here. The other route would have had me down there somewhere. Alright. Just hand over hand, no drama on this section of the climb. And I kind of feel like I want to go up, but I also want to hit that checkpoint in case something goes wrong. So, just sort of making up my route as I go along. And I'm hearing my heartbeat, which means I'm running out of stamina awfully quick. We're going to try to keep an eye out for interesting things on our route. I'm going to take the high ground here. Alright. Go, grab and grab and grab. And over we go. Over the next checkpoint. Now we can't go up any further. Oh, look at that. There are only possibilities that go way down, which is not really practical, or to leap over there. Oh, wow. This may have been a bad choice, but here we go. Alright. Here we go. Partial flex, so I can land sensibly. God. Alright, here we go. Grab with the other hand, get myself centered in the trigger pull so that I make sure that I have plenty of stamina. Alright. Oh, and I'm going to do this again. Lovely. Okay, well, it's the route I chose. Here we go. Nope. Nope. All the way down. Couldn't. That was just bad. Okay, that's fine. Here we go again. And over. And I gotta be a little bit more. I gotta be a little bit more quick with grabbing. Here we go. And I'm gonna actually fully pinch on this one, even though it's gonna cause me stamina when I land, because I don't want to slip off the trigger. So here we go. Up. Oh, and there, and grab a second. Yeah, that was the right choice. Okay. Get re-shot. I gotta do another one. Alright. Here we go. And... Hooah! Nope. Nope. I flung myself off the mountain instead of across it. Alright, that's fine. Let's try that again. I'll try this a little bit more carefully here. Yeah. Now there is a jump button, as I've mentioned. I am trying not to use it because I like the immersiveness of actually flinging myself, plus it's better exercise. I gotta do one more to get across this last gap. Alright, here we go. Hooah! That was easy. Keep on moving and check this out. I'm already around the corner. Now that would have been another route to get here, so let's just keep on climbing. Those are breakable stones. You grab onto those and you will be climbing. You'll be falling if you are not super quick to get off of them. And it also pays to feather, I think it pays to feather your way across, like into them, like the halfway trigger thing, so you're not applying a lot of pressure to the rock. You gotta do all of that in order to, do all of that in order to use those kinds of handholds. So I don't like using those kind of handholds. Alright. Check mark A. Alright. It's a gondola over there, that's kind of intriguing. Alright, I guess we're going hand over hand on this. Alright, here we go. Ready? Oh, yeah, chalking, right? Alright, here we go. 1, 2, whoops, head and object. Gotta keep my hands raised. I can get myself under. Oh, that was very nearly tragic. Fully pulled on that trigger. Yeah, let's take a moment. Almost burned out my stamina. All right, here we go. Get my head under. Pre-tension my hands and launch. Oh, kind of missed one of the posts, but I got the other. All right, so here we go. Under, under, all right, now, under, and tension my hand, and, yeah, we're okay, we're bleeding off the stamina use. Now that is not a route, that's actually how I got up here. So I don't want to drop down. I've actually made that mistake before. I actually want to go up. Looking around for anything to grab. I can definitely guess that these blue markers they have to be points, because I'm willing to bet that if I on purpose used more complicated handholds, I would get bonuses. Not really the reason I'm playing the game though. Now I can go. Oh, isn't that interesting? If I went up, I would probably be able to leap or crawl over above me, or I could go this way. Kind of keen to go this way, if I'm honest. Except I can't. Check that out. That's not a handhold, but I can't launch myself that far. Oh, geez. Oh, yep. Wasn't paying attention to my stamina again. All right, up we go. Up we go. Still can't do the reach. And there's a little bit of a pop-in of an asset. That's unfortunate. But, oh well, not a big deal. Oh, nope. Let's play a little bit safe and just walk myself across, as it were. Alright, this is where it gets a little trickier. Okay, let's... Alright. Okay, that's fine. That's underhand reach. Reach over here. We can just make that one. And then here. And here. Can I? Nope, no, I can't. Okay. I am not as flexible as I ever was. Alright. Can I reach that? No, I can't. So switching hands again. That's easier. Check that out. I could have taken that route. I'm definitely taking a more complicated route, but I didn't notice that path down below, and it's kind of more fun anyway. So let's go up, and we go up to here. That's where we lock ourselves in. However, check this out. There. So there's no other reason for this this to be up here. Well, I mean, exploratory reasons, but it was a good spot to hide something. Over. And I'm running out of steam. Chalk the hands. Chalk the hands. Alright, reaching. Over. It's the alternate way to get up here. I'm not going to, oh, but look at that, look at that. It's another one of our little buddies. Let's go and rescue him. For loose definitions, rescue. It turns out, oh my god, I just about lost it. Alright. Oh, oh, oh. I'm not doing good on that. Not doing well on that. I can speak words. And English and things. Okay. Oh. Alright. Let's... That, I think, might be a hand over hand. Because I don't see anywhere else to go. Let's try this. Yep. Yep, that's the thing. Alright. I'm going to chalk. And we're chalking above 1,000-foot drop. 300 meters and change. Okay. Nope. Really? I have a nagging suspicion I can't do this. Nope, none of that's grabbable. Which, you know, come on, that's kind of... What, developers, seriously, why didn't you just make that climbable, and then when there's nothing on the other side, you just come back? But clearly the thing that they are inclining you to do is this, which is completely insane. Alright. Yep. Oh. I kind of felt that, you know? And then up and up and up and up, and we are on the checkpoint. Alright, chalk the hands. Wow. Always intense. Alright, here we go. Well, that did a thing. Okay. Asset popping, but such is life. I think this must have been, I'm almost sure this was originally a Rift game, or Rift S. Rift probably, actually, original Rift. And at that point, you would have had the PC being able to provide the computing power. If you had a beefy enough PC to do VR, you could probably have not had this asset popping. When they converted it to Quest, they had to be a little bit more asset careful. the onboard Quest and Quest 2 processors aren't as powerful as having a decent PC hooked up to it. But this is standalone, which is nice. Not that I mind looking at my PC, but it does though make me curious if I could find the PC version of this. I could do a climb as a direct comparison. Wouldn't that be interesting? I may do that. I have all the cabling. And while my machine is kind of anemic by today's standards, it would have been actually a pretty good machine for this sort of thing back when the original Rift came out. Give that a go. Anyway, I'm distracting myself. I should actually... Okay, I guess I just grab that and then... Alright, I'm going up. Oh, except that's broken, so I'm grabbing that and heading up here. And then grabbing this. But I'm willing to bet this one isn't grabbable because I'm not supposed to go here. Oh, it is grabbable, which means I should actually check down here to see if there's anything hiding. Because that would be... See, this is the thing. There's no reason for me to be down here, just like there's no reason for me to be the other end of that cable. Oh well. Let's go back up. Oh, a glider. Oh wow. Alright. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Alright. Chalking. More chalking. Gonna do a left-handed launch this time. And whooah. Yeah, no, fine. That's okay. Now the question is, where does it want me to go? It wants me to head down, which means my inclination is to look up just in case, but I think it's right. I think I do that. All right. So now we have to start making some harder choices because this is a medium level map. I can skip over these, which is nice. I'm going to go all the way down though. Keeping an eye out because I'm finding all sorts of goodies on this climb. Okay. Nothing under here. Over. And up. Down again. Oh, okay, hang on. Clear that off. Grab that, Guess I'm intending on heading over, but let's just check right around the corner here. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Alright, here we go. And yeah. See now again, as an act of defiance, I want to grab this way, but it's not letting me. It only lets me grab that way, which, I mean, yeah, wouldn't have taken much to add the ability to do that, I think. But. Oh. So a couple of routes here. Do I want to go under the arches or around the side? I want to go around the side, around the outside of this thing. So let's oh, yeah. This is actually really good for the flexibility of the arms. Let me tell you, I'm getting a little old, and getting your hands way above your head and moving it like this is a good stretching exercise. Oh wow! All right. Alright, so that's going to be a thing. Alright. Just another left-handed one. Alright. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Under. Get that checkpoint, please. Get that checkpoint, please. Thank you. Alright. Do a right-handed one this time. Alright. And... Nope. I don't know why that didn't let me do that. I think I've had problems with this one in the past. I think what I'll do, though, is I'll make sure that I'm out a little bit from the edge. Let's try this again. Alright. Yeah. A little bit of a tricky grab. And a little bit of a tricky release, actually. And if you do it wrong, you throw yourself right off the mountain. Alright. There. And then here. And then here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Again, they're making me do another leap. Okay, here we go. Alright. Yeah, gotcha. That's fine. Whoops. Just feather that a little bit here. Up is clearly our target. Let's head around. That would have been the other route. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's get all the way to the top in case they're hiding a gnome up here. So gnomes are quite sneaky. Oh, lovely. Oh, just lovely. Alright. Checkpoint. Make sure to trigger it. There you be. There'd be somebody down here, somewhere. Oh, it's the glider again. Okay, and up. Oh, I can't reach that. But that would have been, alright, an alternate route up the side of that, so maybe we can sneak over. Yeah, that would have just led me up that way, that's fine. Alright. Wonder if I'll be able to do the third Alps one. Alright. Alright. Oh, there we go. Oh, is that another... That's interesting. Another checkpoint in case I came up that way, I guess. And up and up and up. Some celebratory squirrel suit goofballs. Boy, that'd be a thing. Alright, well, I'm at the very least going to take myself a great big swig of water. That's a heck of a thing. All right. Quick little double check. See anybody needs my attention, which I don't think they do, but you never know. All right. All right. I think actually that was a pretty good climb, and I'm thinking I'm going to call it there. It's a good hour's worth of streaming, a good 40 minutes, 45 minutes worth of exercise. So I'm going to call it there, and I will do probably the top of the Alps and then mix and match it a little bit next time I do this. Thanks for joining me. This is Code Weaver Plays Games playing The Climb, and I'll see you in the next stream.